Good morning, everyone. It's early. I'm getting ready to head out and go down the mountain and get my Azure Standard order, and I thought I'd take you along. We had a bit of a thunderstorm last night and beautiful this morning. Let me see if I can show you behind me. Everything's all green and beautiful. You can hear the goats in the background complaining. But I'm going to head down the mountain. I have about a half an hour drive to get to our drop point. So I'm going to go ahead and take off and do that. I'll take you with me and we'll show you what we are getting today in our Azure Standard order. Come along for the ride. Okay, everyone, I am back from getting my Azure Standard order. This is kind of a follow-up to the original Azure Standard video that we did. I had a request from a viewer to do a comparison to Walmart. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. I'm first going to show you what I got, some things that are different this month that I don't get monthly, and then we'll break it down and do as close of a comparison to Walmart as I could find on their Walmart website. So I'll go ahead and go with the food items and kind of give you a rundown of what we got. Okay, guys, I'm going to start on this side over here on to my right, maybe your left, and this is the bakery section. This will be the flours and our dry goods and that type of thing. So this time I really like Azure's all-purpose flour. It's unbleached, it's organic, it's great stuff. So I got a 10-pound bag of this time, and this will be a lot of our breads and baked goods because I cook most of our, you know, from pie crust to breads to waffles and pancakes, all of that, my sourdough, all of it pretty much comes from this. The next thing that we enjoy is popcorn. And this is their organic, yellow, non-GMO popcorn. So I got 5 pounds of that. We enjoy that as a snack. I have a girlfriend that has a mill, and she said, Therese, you have to get some whole wheat berries. And then she said, you can bring them over to my house the days you're going to bake and mill them down, grind them down, and then go home and make fresh bread. So that's what I'm going to do. So the next thing I've got is I've got a 25-pound bag of, it is organic, soft white wheat berries. And the next thing that I did put in an order for was some chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet. They are 55% cocoa. And just a great quality chocolate chip. I got 3 bags of these. A lot of times when we go to Costco, this would be something I pick up at Costco, but our closest Costco to us is about 3 hours away, the one we like to go to. And I do have a trip that I'm hoping to get done up there in the next couple weeks, and I'll film that haul for y'all if you'd like. Let me know. But I have 3 bags of good quality chocolate chips here. Then I'm going to go on to our dairy section. Now we are getting any drinking milk we want, all my cooking milk, all of our milk's coming from our dairy goat right now, Harley. But I don't have a high enough fat content in her milk to do much butter or cheese. I am going to make some cheese, but it's going to be the mozzarella cheese. So cheese is something that we do pick up. There has been some interesting, curious stories circulating about the cheese lately, and I don't know what I believe on that here or there, but I have confidence in the quality of this cheese. I've got 1 pound of organic mozzarella, and then I've got 5 pounds of the sharp cheddar cheese. And this, we go through about a pound a week, so this will last us a little more than a month, but it's great tasting, great quality stuff. The next thing is butter. For my baking, this is 1 pound. I got 3 pounds of this. It is let's see if I can read it, the RBST free salted butter. It's great quality and it's great for baking, so I do get 3 pounds of that. This Rumiano butter, and again, that's the brand I like for our cheese. It's fantastic. I love the flavor of it. Every once in a while, we'll put butter in our coffee in the morning, and if you haven't tried that, give it a try. It gives the coffee a frothy, creamy flavor that's fantastic. But this is what I use. Over the winter time, Azure Standard had a little bit of a shortage with this butter, so I am going to stock up on a little bit of this. I did get 10 of these blocks of it, and I'm probably going to keep 4 out and freeze 6. As with this, I'll keep 1 or 2 of this out and freeze 1 or 2. Just so we, have it. It's bulk buying, and it is discounted a little bit when you buy in bulk at Azure. Okay, now moving on to the produce. I did not buy a lot of produce this time because we are hoping to have some of our garden come in. But potatoes, organic russet potatoes, 5 pounds. 3 pounds of purple sweet potatoes. This is kind of a treat for me. I do love sweet potatoes, and these purple is just a fun, sweet variety. 2 pounds of lemons, and guys, these lemons are huge. They're huge lemons. So 2 pounds of those, and then 3 organic romaine hearts. So that's our produce that I got in this box. And now this is where some of my more expensive stuff comes in. This is stuff I don't get all the time, but I did have an order today, so I'm going to go through with you what I did get. We like the toothpastes. I really like this Desert Essence tea tree and neem oil Desert Essence toothpaste. It tastes good. It works great. So Kevin and I use this one. Andrew likes more of the Dr. Bronner's spearmint, so he has this one. This is a Castile body wash, and it is orange and ginger essence or essential oils, what it says, essential oil. And I love orange and clove is one of my favorite scents, so this is close to it, orange and ginger. This bottle is 32 fluid ounces. It will last us a really long time in the shower, guys. So I don't wear a lot of makeup, but when I do, I like more natural makeup. This is a raw natural mascara in black. They had it on sale. I went ahead and picked it up, but again, it's not an every month item. So, and I have gotten around to making my tallow lotion. It's just been crazy here in springtime with all the babies coming, so I had to order some sensitive skin cream, and so that's what that is. It's my moisturizer. As us ladies get a little older, the moisture from our skin kind of departs. Comment below if that's you, I guess. It's me for sure. So that's what this is. The next 2 items are some essential oils, a tea tree essential oil and a lavender essential oil. And currently, when we milk Harley, I am making a cleanser for her bag that has lavender, tea tree, Castile soap, and water in it to help clean her bag. And so I needed some more essential oils for that. I am out of turmeric. And they didn't have just any turmeric capsules. I usually, again, that's an item that I will get at Costco. And so we haven't made our trip up there recently. I needed something to fill in. This is a liver care, which is milk thistle and turmeric. It is fermented. It has live cultures in it. And I'm hoping that this will, we'll see how this works. But I got this to fill in until I can get my turmeric from Costco. So this is kind of what we're dealing with, and I'm going to run down, and I want to do, first I'm going to show you, I've got a paper where I wrote down everything comparing Walmart to Azure Standard. Okay, so one of the purposes of this video was to help you guys determine, is Azure Standard worth it for you? Our circumstances, like we talked in the first video, are slightly different. We live very remote. To even get into town is good 20 minutes, give or take. We have a small Walmart. We have a local grocer that is, again, small, and we have a Dollar General. Well, I'm very grateful for those options. They don't always carry everything I'm looking for, the types of things I'm looking for, the variety that we need, and just the convenience isn't there. To go and find some of the more odd things like my mascara or that type of thing, I have to drive farther. So for us, Azure Standard, that's a component. The other thing to think about for me personally, as we're going through what we're going through in society, is I really personally do, like the strawberry jam video, I use local strawberries. We do try to frequent small farms. Azure Standard, that's one of their things, is smaller farms. They're not a big conglomerate, huge industrial, business. It's a smaller farm, better quality. So in my personal opinion, what I'm about to give to you guys, I did as close apples to apples I could do, but does Walmart really have the quality that Azure Standard's providing me? In my personal opinion, they do not. But to help you guys be able to understand if it's worth it for you, I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. I think you might be surprised. So we'll break down the individual prices of things, and then I've got totals at the end to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say what the item is, what Azure's cost was, what Walmart's cost was. Okay, the first item that I have on my list are 2 pounds of organic lemons. Azure Standard was $5.85 for the lemons. Walmart was $5.50. The next item I have is our organic russet potatoes. I have 5 pounds. Azure Standard was $6.95. Walmart, for the same amount of organic potatoes, is actually $7.04. So slightly more than Azure Standard. Okay guys, our next item is this RBST-free butter. I got 3 pounds of it. Azure Standard was $16.72. And Walmart, for the closest thing I could find for 3 pounds would be $24.82. So that's a significant savings with Azure Standard. This organic salted butter, I got 5 pounds of it, and Azure Standard was $40.52. And Walmart, for a comparable brand, guys, was $37.89. So about $3.50, $3, I guess, $2.50. Sorry for my math. $2.50 cheaper-ish at Walmart on this one. Okay, the next item on our list, guys, is this organic sharp cheddar cheese. They did not have anything comparable to this really at Walmart. So I settled for the Cabot cheese because it's a pretty good brand, but again, not quite the standard of this. So Azure Standard for this block of cheese was $37.01, and Cabot cheese for the same amount would be $27.42. So this is about $10 more for this, but it tastes amazing, and to me it's worth it. Okay, the next item that I wanted to go over with you guys is our lavender essential oil. They actually did have something that I felt was comparable quality-wise to this. Azure Standards was $8.47. Walmart's lavender was $12.36, so slightly more. The next item again is our tea tree essential oil. Azure Standards was $5.89, and Walmart's was $4.74. The mascara is next on my list, and this to me is a more specialty item, and again, I don't know that I can get, I'm gonna take my glasses off, you guys, I know they have a glare, but I'm blind without them, so, but I know that, sorry about that, I digress, but I know that this is a great quality product, and I don't know that Walmart can come close to the quality and the purity of this. But I found one that I could have shipped to the store to me, but not at our store, but could be shipped from Walmart that I felt was comparable. So for Azure Standard, this was $22.31, and the Walmart brand that was comparable was $27.50. So for a comparable quality, this is cheaper from Azure Standard. The next 2 items, guys, are toothpastes. Again, Andrew likes this. We like this. There is a fluoride-free natural brand of toothpaste locally. We don't enjoy it that much, but that's the one I use to compare it with. So for this one, Azure Standard is $5.98. The comparable brand was $6.53, so a little bit more. This one was $6.78, again, the comparable $6.53, so this is slightly more on that, and this was slightly less. Next, we're going to do the yellow popcorn. For 5 pounds, Azure Standards has this bag for $8.74. This is one, again, Walmart didn't have anything. They have their Redmond's organic, but it's not comparable to this non-GMO organic. They had one I could order into the store or to my house, and to compare that for 5 pounds is going to be $25.87. So from $8.74 for this to Walmart to get a comparable brand would be $25.87. That's significantly more at Walmart. So the next item is our all-purpose flour. Walmart does have a couple of fairly decent choices. I can't have any of the additives, the enriched things that they put in the flours. In my body, I have something called MTHFR. That's the abbreviated form of it. I cannot process out what they're putting in our baked goods from the store. That's why I bake so many of them ourselves. This is fantastic flour. Again, Walmart does have some that are fairly comparable. This 10-pound bag from Azure Standard is $15.05, and Walmart for 2 of their 5-pound bags was $15.29. So only, 24 cents more at Walmart. So fairly close on that one, guys. Next item up that I did get this time was our semi-sweet chocolate chips. Again, a great quality product in this one. To find something comparable, again, it was significantly more. For 3 bags, same size, guys, I made sure we were same size on this. 3 bags here were $15.19. Walmart, to get a comparable, was $26.76. So $11+ more at Walmart for the same quality. The next item that I compared was my skincare. Again, this is a natural, small business made skincare. I don't think I'm going to find anything at Walmart that is really comparable. Exactly apples to apples, but I did my best and I found something, a skincare product that was fairly clean. So this is 2 ounces and it's $23.32. Walmart had one that was 1.7 ounces that had fairly decent, fairly clean ingredients in it, and it was $27.49. So $4 more for less product, not as pure as what I'm getting in this. Next, we're going to move on to our body wash. Azure Standard has this for $13, and I have to try and read it without my glasses, guys, 49 cents. And I found something that was comparable to this at Walmart that I feel was pretty much apples to apples on this one. And it was $17.59. So that is about $3.90 more at Walmart again. So the next item is my turmeric that I mentioned. It's the fermented milk thistle with the turmeric in it. And I found a pretty good product that was fermented and was the turmeric and in a liquid form like this at Walmart. Mary Jane's brand, I think it is. And I felt pretty comfortable that it would be a fairly comparable item to this. So this was $32.70. And it was $27.06, I think is what I'm seeing at Walmart. So this was $5.50 or 60 cents more for the Azure Standard on this. The last item on the list I have is our organic romaine hearts. And this is something that is cheaper to get at Walmart than it is through Azure Standard. I added it to our order just because I knew we had the order coming, and it means I don't have to make a separate trip into town to get lettuce. So we'll just make some things over the next week that have lettuce in it, or on the side, salads, things like that. So organic romaine hearts through Azure Standard is $8.50 for 3 heads, and at Walmart is $4.36. So it is, boy, $4.14 cheaper, almost half price at Walmart for those organic romaine hearts. So that is one place that Walmart did really well on. So there were a couple of items that I could not compare for y'all, and that's because Walmart doesn't carry them. They're more specialty items. And that is actually, one of them is our organic mozzarella cheese. They did have some organic cheese that was pre-shredded, but even then you're getting the caking agents. It wasn't comparable because it was shredded versus the block. So I couldn't do that for you on the organic mozzarella cheese, as well as the purple sweet potatoes. The organic purple sweet potatoes, they don't carry them. My 25-pound bag of organic wheat berries, they don't carry that as well. So those are more specialty items that if you want to have those in your diet, you would have to go to Azure Standard to get. Okay, the total cost breakdown for you guys. Azure Standard, and this is only including the stuff I compared, Azure Standard was $273.47. And I'm trying to read without my glasses, guys. I apologize. Walmart was $2.99 and 63 cents. Now, Azure Standard does have shipping. So when I add the shipping in, I broke down the shipping. I had to do a unit price per pound and all that. And I took out the cheese and the purple sweet potatoes and the 25-pound bag of wheat. So the shipping costs for the rest of my haul was $15.47. So when I add that in, Azure Standard was $288.94 and Walmart was $299.63. So that's a difference of $10.69. So when you are looking for the quality of items, again, I couldn't just go out and say, it's one thing to do their Walmart brand, great value brand. Of course, that's always going to be cheaper, but when you're looking for small business, high quality, price per price, apples to apples, Azure Standard was $10.69 cheaper than our Walmart. So last time I had a couple people that commented that they wanted the total cost for my haul. So I'm going to break that down for you. With the other items that Walmart didn't have, the total cost was $310.13. The total shipping was $26.36. And then I had Azure Cash. So when you buy certain items with Azure Standard, they give you almost like a coupon that you can use the next time you order. And I had $7.93 from the last order I did, so almost $8. So my total was $328.56. So I hope that this helps you and you can kind of see that it just depends on what your priorities are and what you're looking for. Is there anything wrong with buying the Great Value brand? That, is up to you. I mean, some things we do buy that, sometimes we do buy that. But for a lot of our items, and we buy so few items, I really like I've said before, to go small business, to go high quality, and that's why we use Azure Standard. I'm going to put a link. The link, I'm going to try to figure out how to use our referral link. So if you do click on it and you do sign up as a referral from me, we would earn some credits for shopping at Azure Standard. So I want to let you guys know I'm going to try to do that and get that in my description. Figure out how to use that. So if you want to check them out, check out my link I'm going to leave in the description, and that would help our channel out a lot. So again, I hope this helps you guys when you're thinking about trying Azure Standard and how it compares to a generic store like Walmart. Thank you all for coming along and for watching. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. We are fixing to do a Costco haul in the next several weeks to a month, and so subscribe and like and come along and we'll show you what that one looks like.